was funny. I was like, should I go for it? Should I go for it? And then as I came around, and sometimes you just flip the switch and you're like, let's go for it.
I was like, fuck, Corey did it. I gotta try.
Just like Burt Reynolds in the movie Hooper. I'm gonna hit it.
I'm gonna hit it.
Oh, yeah, part of it.
And you get halfway to that point, we're opening up. Remember, we're right now here. Once I'm halfway there, I can start targeting most of the midpoint of that bowl. That's super far ahead, right? But that's where I want you to look. It's going to allow you to maintain that momentum that we talked about, and it's going to allow you the confidence to maintain that momentum. As soon as you start looking down, you're going to want to slam on the brakes or slow down, so you're just not comfortable going that fast. So keep the high speed move. We're looking about halfway here. Carrying the momentum, up. Halfway to the halfway point. Now I'm going to look to the 3/4 mark. So I'm already snatched the highest to almost the exit of the corner here. And this is where you're going to allow the confidence to accelerate now. You're going to maintain momentum here. Okay. You're looking out there and you're going to be able to grab some throttle, push the bike forward. And then once you're about halfway mark, I want you to start snapping your eyes out to the bottom of that thing. Really send the bike up perfectly with all range of emissions up there. I think that'll be perfect for you guys. Your arm over is not a big deal, which don't do it again. Okay? And I'm going to be standing at the beginning of this session, we're standing towards the end to have the guys really get their eyes up that need to work on that. Okay? Alright, fire. I'm not supposed to sit down halfway?
He's just trying to show you where to sit down. Like, at what point of the corner you stand up and then you sit down and roll the throttle on and put your leg out all in one mode.
But like halfway down, I sit down and put my leg out?
Right. But stand up until you're halfway through the corner. Are we doing all like feet on the pegs the whole way through the corner, or?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
The way I explained it earlier with the feet on the peg situation is the only time to take the foot off is when it's necessary. If you have a rut dragging your foot peg where you need to get it out of the way, then I would get it out of the way for sure. But as soon as you start dangling it like you kind of are, you start to drag it out it touches the dirt, drags you out the back, and you're hanging on, and it compounds into a bunch of mistakes, and that's where that efficiency part comes into play, right? It just super inefficient, takes a lot of energy, and it creates a lot of mistakes. So if you can get away with it, try to keep that inside foot on, especially when we're not getting that much lean angle, believe it or not. The foot peg's not really near the ground. We're letting the bike follow the berm, and it's pretty consistent to keep that weight driving into the pegs. Okay. So that's the reason for that. So you did it fairly good a couple times standing. What I want you to do is lead with the head and the exit, okay?
Yeah.
After you do that one time, I'd say try to find that transition to sitting to see how that feels when you can find that spot to sit.
So lead more with the head. I did it one time really good leaning and accelerated
the first two
out
times
of
are
it.
actually really good.
Right.
It fell apart when we started stabbing the clutch again.
Right.
Then every time you stab the clutch, that acceleration kind of pushes your head back.
It does.
Okay?
Yeah, it messes the flow up.
So when you do start sitting, find a progression backwards. So sit at the far exit to accelerate up, and then sit farther back to about the midpoint. That's gonna be like the money spot, I would say, for sitting.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, cool. Woohoo! Oh. Yeah. Part of it. I'm good.
Alright. So the previous times before that one, they were excellent. It was actually really good.
Yeah?
That time, what happened is right here, you have to accelerate. It's that elbow point towards the ground, and you let the front end follow. And also on top of that, your whole body, upper body is following your elbow.
Yeah.
So when we're getting most lean angle, when we're standing, you gotta let the bike do its thing underneath you, but you want your upper body to continue to drive forward and stay as straight as possible. So it maintains that composure. As soon as you follow the lean angle, it's very hard to recover when you break traction.
Right.
And as soon as that front tire broke traction, you were just following the bike to the ground. So
I was past that.
the times before that, you did great for the exit. That was perfect. So,
Okay.
I mean, it's just a small little error that caused that crash, but you're good. That's
Cool. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys. Keep in mind, guys, do this whole rough straightaway and all the rough stuff. Ride a gear taller. It's going to smoothen up that chassis big time. If we're low gear, revving the bike high, you're going to get so much feedback. The bike's going to feel really rigid and kind of scary. So shift up, lug the bike if you have to. It's going to make the bike feel so good. I'll go to fourth, sometimes even fifth gear, maybe on those smaller bikes. Doesn't mean you have to be carrying all that speed within that gear, but just roll the throttle on a taller gear, you'll feel how more compliant that bike is. All right? Is there any questions going to this corner? I would say for all of us, I think I was second year. So I was third, John shifted to second, let's fall through in second. 450s, if we have any 450s here, you could honestly maybe get away with third if you're willing to. Third's going to really allow you to be smooth on the throttle, but depending on your gearing and how your bike pulls third, it could fall on his face, but if you carry enough momentum, third can pull high pretty good and make it nice and really smooth for you. And you don't have to worry about a shift till a little bit later, but just something to think about. Everybody else probably go to second for that nice pickup. If you're third, yeah, 300 for sure. Cool. I'll let you guys session a couple times, pick you guys apart when you get off, because there'll be some things I'll probably show here for sure. So, I'm excited for it. But everybody follow 276. He'll show you guys the track cut, and then obviously create that natural space like we have been doing. Challenging, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. It's challenging because we are nervous, and I understand that. It's an intimidating looking rut, but if we can trust that eye speed, how we worked on over there, you'll be able to follow through the corner. The couple of guys that took the front here, I was watching your eyes. It's your eyes. Staring straight down. Not even a foot in front of you. You were looking straight in front of your tire. No way in heck are you going to be able to follow through this corner at all. No matter what, you're going to fall doing that, okay? So the first plan of action over anything is look ahead, okay?
Did you see my whips and my oppos?
Better.
Sick, gnarly.
Is that what these kids call them these days?
But now,
Altos.
we're out, no connection below us. You're sitting down, you're trying to run the bike.
Look like Axel Hodges up there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know. Give it a shot. Me too. Yeah, I made it and just bounced off the top, but I didn't really rail the corner very good, so.
I did, and that corner's fucked.
It's hard to get your momentum going through there with all those.
Yeah, that corner's fucked.
I didn't try the very outside though. I was funny, I was like, should I go for it? Should I go for it? And then as I came around, and sometimes you just flip the switch and you're like, let's go for it.
I was like, fuck, Corey did, I gotta try.
Just like Burt Reynolds in the movie Hooper. I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah. I think the very, very right, or outside, you know?
Yeah. I had
that
like,
might be the move.
yeah, you can see like there's a hole right there, a rut
Yeah.
at the base. So yeah, it's just hard to. I'm gonna try to carry my momentum around the very outside, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go left of that.
Yeah, me too. Hard with that bumpy turn. Did you make it or no?
I made it to the top.
I just made it to the top too. I can't get enough of a drive to pull up,
I can't either.
and I don't think more of a pop would make it. I just don't have the drive coming out of the corner, but
That corner's fucked.
it's the first time I jumped that though.
Huh?
It's the first time I jumped that.
Really?
I mean, yeah, today.
Yeah.
I've never jumped that before, but it just seems like the takeoff is a little shallow
Yeah.
because but it's perfect if you carry the speed you're supposed to carry.
Exactly.
But like today,
Yes, I
since you
hate that
can't carry that into the jump, it seems like the face of the jump is more shallow than it should be. But it's pretty good. That was fun.
Yeah.